Neo's debut album, In My Own Words, it's a album that came out in 2005. And crazy to think that it's been 20 years since this album came out. I remember the impact that this album had. I believe I was in seventh going to eighth grade when it came out. But Neo's single So Sick, I remember that was the song that exploded. But I remember there was a song that he did before that one that it was with Petey Crack. Um, I forgot the name of the song, but I remember that was the first time that I took notice of Neil's talent. I said, okay. But then it was the song So Sick that really got him even more known. But even before that, he wrote the song Let Me Love You by Mario. The fact that I learned years later that he was the one who wrote it, I'm like, this man is a genius. And at the beginning, Neil was known as the guy, oh, that's the guy who wrote the Mario song, Let Me Love You. Nobody called him by his first name or anything. But then his talent got discovered by L.A. Reid and Jay-Z, and he had to prove himself that, okay, he's a great songwriter, but can he sing? Can he do it on, put out his own material? And with In My Own Words, he delivered it. So Sick is one of my favorite songs. When You're Mad is also one of my favorites. Sexy Love, another great single in that album. He does this documentary short on YouTube that is on his YouTube channel called In My Own Words documentary. And it's like 15, 16 minutes of the documentary. I like the first 12 minutes. I don't like so much the last 4 minutes. But in his first week, he did great on sales. And for 2 years, he was on a marathon, traveling all over places, touring, performing this. And this is something they said on the documentary, that he didn't fully get to celebrate the album because they were just on a run. So, but In My Own Words, this was a great album 20 years later. Unbelievable, right? But Neil is an amazing talent, phenomenal singer, phenomenal songwriter. And we were very fortunate to be around when this album came out and to see Neo in general, because this is a guy who put in 10 years before he put out his first album. It took him a minute to get to the music industry. He went through a lot of trials and tribulations, but he ended up accomplishing something that he had his envision. He had his mind set on since he was 9 years old. So, but yeah, if you guys haven't checked that out, it's called In My Own Words. The documentary is on his YouTube channel. And this album in general, I mean, is just flat out amazing. Amazing, outstanding production, outstanding writing. So my review from 1 through 5, I give this a 4.5 out of 5 stars.